We're entrepreneurs. We have a great family. We help in the community. Just never expected anything like this. Well, Robert and I have been married for 30 years. We have 2 children. We've been here on the farm for 25 of the years. We started out raising corn and strawberries. Then as we started our corn maze business and our pumpkin patch business, we built the barn back here. And then eventually we moved into the house, into the barn on the 2nd and 3rd floor. We used the bottom floor for different events, wedding receptions, wedding ceremonies, and corporate events, family reunions. I received a phone call September of 2012, and I, just like any other phone call, explained a few things that we do here on the farm. I did invite the woman to come out and visit, and she did not know what time they would be able to come because her fiance, she gets out of work at 5:30. And I heard she, and I said, well, we don't host same-sex marriages here, or weddings here on the farm. And she kind of cut the conversation short by saying that's too bad and goodbye. And I saw an NBC affiliate truck pull up, and there was the reporter and the camera person. I thought, oh great, we're going to get some publicity about our fall festival. And the reporter asked if we could step away from the customers. And I did not understand why. So she said, well, you know, you've got this complaint, this discrimination complaint. My husband went on camera with us having no knowledge of anything, and just the media, it became a media circus.
She said, well, now we have a problem.
And when we asked why, it was just, that's what my husband and I decided. We've been married for a really long time, and it's all great that you're getting married, but you can't do it here.
But owner Robert Gifford is adamant they don't host same-sex marriages.
I think it's our right to choose who we market to,
and you wouldn't,
like any business.
Unbeknownst to Cynthia, that telephone conversation was recorded and also listened into by another individual. Within days of that conversation, a complaint was filed by the New York Civil Liberties Union at the Division of Human Rights. The argument that the ladies put forth of discrimination was that because the Giffords would not host the ceremony itself, the same-sex ceremony, that they were discriminating against them on the basis of their sexual orientation.
When the Same-Sex Marriage Act became law, we had the discussion, well, are we going to host same-sex marriages? And no, we're not going to. That's not what we believe, it's not who we are, it's not how we raised our family, and had no idea that the government could come and tell us here in our own home that we have to have same-sex marriage ceremonies here in our backyard, on our own property.
The commissioner fined the Giffords a total of $13,000, $3,000 of which goes to the couple, $10,000 of which goes to the state as punishment. The order from the commissioner requires the Giffords to retrain their staff to adopt the state's version of marriage.
We have hired homosexuals. We have hosted parties for same-sex couples. That's not the issue. The issue is back to our freedom of religion, of our core values.
Where they draw the line is being forced to hold what they consider to be a religious ceremony that violates their own beliefs. It would be the equivalent of the state forcing, say, a Muslim caterer to serve pork or ham, and would force them to choose between doing business or living their faith. That's not something government should be doing to any of us.
During the hearing, it came out that the woman that called me is a law student. I don't want to make any assumptions of if I was set up or not. I just find it very strange that the person making the phone call is going to record it.
So you can draw your own inferences there. But we're confident that when everything is looked at objectively and candidly, that the Giffords that their constitutional rights and religious beliefs will be fully considered.
We're not hateful people. We open our doors for a certain part of the year to everyone to come and enjoy God's country that we're so blessed to live on. And in no way would we ever turn anybody away from the farm. We just believe that a marriage is between a man and a woman, and we do not want to hold a marriage ceremony here on our family farm because the state tells us we have to do it. So therefore, Robert and I have decided that we are not going to hold any more ceremonies on the farm. We are open for receptions, just as we have always been open for receptions for any type of couple. I fully believe that God blessed this country for freedom to speech and religion. We have to stand up for that and always fight for that.